Hello and welcome back to the third installment of my little deck guide section here on my channel. The first two deck guides got quite some positive feedback, so I will indeed make this a regular addition to the channel. I will do deck guides now bi-weekly, posting one on Wednesday and one on Sunday, and they will get their own playlist to ease you the pain of finding these deck guides if you only want to learn more about specific decks and don't want to waste your time with a gameplay video. Today we are looking at the current Tempo Mage deck. This version was posted by Trevorius01's, who has piloted the deck to legend on the North American servers. A Tempo Mage deck tries to use the typical high spell synergies of mage cards like Flamewaker, Sorcerer's Apprentice or Mana Wyrm, dominates the board early and blows your opponent out of the water with some high damage inflicting spells like Fireball. If you're running into the late game of a match, the deck contains Archmage Antonidas as a high potential threat that will most likely produce another 2 to 3 fireballs on average per game. Your opponent needs to clear him as soon as possible or he will lose the match in most cases. Mage in its current form is highly depending on the variance of the cards you are getting with the various effects and the damage you are doing with your ping effects like Arcane Missiles. A wrong outcome can have a huge impact on your overall gameplay, while also punish you without your direct intervention. Prior to the introduction of Standard, Tempo Mage was one of the best decks in the game, but since Whispers of the Old Gods, the deck was dropping into meta tier 3 to low tier 2 area. While other classes and decks got good stuff, Tempo Mage was getting ripped off of some of his key cards with the removal of Mad Scientist, Duplicate or Unstable Portal and more. We got a few decent cards as a trade-off, notably Cabalist Tome, Faceless Summoner and Cult Sorcerer, but all in all the cards cannot outweigh the lost card. So the deck is definitely not as good as it used to be. For the Mulligan we are looking for low cost minions and spells, both of which the deck contains plenty. You will get the best start with a Mana Wyrm following a cheap spell to clear your opponent's minions, or Sorcerer's Apprentice plus a free spell. If you are starting second, the coin can help you to push even more tempo. You may like to drop the Flamewaker on turn 3 with a coin and a cheap 1 mana spell and inflict some massive damage to your opponent early on. Depending on your opponent's decks and class, you must alter the standard Mulligan route sometimes. Warriors in particular will love some pink damage on their minions via Arcane Missiles. The missiles drop in value against Warrior and stuff like Armor Smith or Acolyte of Pain, so you should rank lower while bumping up the Frostbolt a bit. Against priest decks you need to be aware of Northshire Cleric. Make sure that you don't leave damaged minions on the board after playing the missiles or he will start his drawing engine easily. In general, you can rely on the proposed mulligans, but always think about what cards your opponent may have early and use your own thought process as well to counter them accordingly. As you can see in this section, the overall win rate of the Tempo Mage against most of the current meta decks isn't super overwhelming. You have some good matchups and some bad ones, but not the dominant force like you would have seen in the past. This is of course the reason why you don't see the Tempo Mage as often as it used to be. I did not have a proper sample size for every matchup, so I needed to aggregate some win rates. If you are able to provide better or other win percentages, please feel free to post them in the comments and share them with the community. Otherwise there's not much to say about the deck's achievement. It's all more or less medium warm and you shouldn't expect to climb super fast on the ladder at the moment. The deck has a positive win rate, but it's not a superstar. If you need more time with the win rates, you should stop the video right now as we are moving on to the replacement section. The cards you are most likely looking to get a replacement for are the two legends in the deck, Ragnaros the Firelord and Archmage Antonidas. If you don't have Antonidas, the best pick for you may be WotoG. He obviously won't have the same damage impact, but like Antonidas he can win you games single-handed and offers some comeback mechanics. His use will increase the variance even more and you may lose some of your games because of him, but in the long run the positive outcomes will heavily outweigh the negative ones. Ragnaros can be replaced with Sylvanas Windrunner, but you can also switch Ragnaros for WotoG as well. If you have it, you can use a Forbidden Flame for the Forgotten Torch. The Flame is one of the few epics I currently don't have, so I couldn't test or use the card, but he will be used in many Tempo Mage deck lists. As a possible replacement card, you can also add Mirror Image. The images will prevent your key cards like Flamewaker and Antonidas from being attacked directly and are a good solution for the deck. So far for the deck guide. I will now show you 2 games with the deck. If you want to support the channel and never miss a new video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the bottom right of this video.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
So, Tempo Mage against the Priest deck. We will drop the Antonidas and the rest we can keep. Even better.
Welcome to the exhibit.
We won't waste the Cabalist here, we will just play the hero power and kill him right away. Wow.
Amazing.
He's getting the best 3-drop in the game. We need to double Arcane and kill him with the mana Wyrm. Wow.
Wow.
Turn 4 we will play the Water Elemental. We can then kill the Shifting Shade, probably. Or he's killing himself. Into Frostbolt. Wow, he's getting all the good cards. So we will just play the Tomb. He has nothing on the board, so it's pretty safe to play. Counterspell, another Fireball, and the Flame lands.
That belongs in a museum.
Harrison Jones will be killed with the Forgotten Torch and the Hero Power. And now it's time for the Faceless Summoner. We will get the Tempo Mage. Not the worst outcome, he can't kill anything. And both our minions are stronger than his ones. Oh, another Shifting Shade. We will definitely play the counter spell to prevent his AoE spells. We will draw 2 more cards. Kill the Taunt. Use Frostbolt on his Shifting Shade. And attack for 4 damage. We should have attacked this minion. We will of course play the Antonidas,
You require my assistance.
use a coin, get another fireball, and put the torch into the Doomsayer and kill him. We have now 5 fireballs. And a counter spell to give the Antonidas some protection. We will now play the Cold Sorcerer and give him 14 damage to the face, plus 5. That means he's down to 11. Even if he uses his zero power, he will be at 13. We have 12 damage if he kills the Cold Sorcerer, plus zero power at 13. And that means we have won.
Well played.
2 fireballs to the face, Evo power, and he is finished.
Jaina versus
Game 2, Tempo Mage versus Warrior.
You asked for it.
Starting hand is quite good, we will keep it, of course. No need to play anything right now.
Are you my master?
He is playing a Cthulhu Warrior. That means we need to take care of his Brown Bongspear and Shield Bearer. The Bagon here will die. And on turn 4 we can play the Water Elemental.
Do you hear its call?
Your minions think you are weak.
His Cthulhu will be at 10-10 at the end of his turn. So we can use all his special Cthulhu effects. We want to keep the Twilight Elder alive, of course.
Yet betrays you.
Cult Sorcerer plus Frostbolt means the Twilight Elder is dead.
That belongs in a museum.
Let's draw some cards. It's unlikely that all 4 Arcane Missiles or 3 plus hero power will go to Harrison Jones, so we will kill him the old-fashioned way.
None shall pass.
More cards for us. And we will drop another Water Elemental. Probably execute onto the water elemental, see? But it doesn't matter, we can just play Flamestrike and clear the board. Or we will wait another round and check the Ethereal Conjurer first. That's another Frostbolt for us. Play the Apprentice and kill this minion. I'd like to keep the Polymorph for his Kassoon later on, but we need to kill the Doomcaller, of course. We will do it with the Flamewaker plus Fireball, and then we will play the Arcane Missiles and hopefully kill him. Alright. Shield Slam, of course. Azure Drake for another card. And we can play the mana room. To get a stronger board presence, we will play the Faceless Summoner. We're going to be getting King Magla. He is attacking the face and brawl. As long as we get one of the 5/5s, we are good. Okay, we are getting the Faceless Summoner. He has another Twilight Elder. That will go down next turn. He only has one hand card right now. Let's see another card. Kill the Twilight Elder. It's unlikely that he has another brawl, so I'm pretty safe with another. Another Sorcerer Apprentice. Sorry, that was my telephone. Cthulhu at 15-15. We are getting into dangerous damage. Whoa, 15-15. We have 20. This one will die. Play the mana room. One hand card. So we will play the Cult Sorcerer and put him at a 16.
I have no time for games.
The runner will get the Polymorph. He will then play the Frostbolt. And that is 13, 12, 1. Not enough. There's 2 life left. And he's down.